Hey, Motorman here. I got a really good tip for you this week. If you've ever had this problem with your kickstand on your touring bike breaking, well, you need to carry a spare. These are like 15 bucks from Harley Davidson, and yes, there are cheaper ones on Amazon, $8 or $10, but I've heard that they break really easy. These will last quite a while. The reason they break is if you really lean your bike on the left side, this is the first thing that's going to hit. These little pieces right here where it hooks into the frame and into the kickstand, they start wearing down and they break. If you go up a ramp, sometimes loading your bike on a trailer, you could break these. If you do a lot of high-speed cornering where you're leaning the bike over on the left side, yeah, this is going to wear out. Amazingly, when they changed the frame in 2014, they didn't correct this problem, but that's the way it is. They didn't correct it. So carry a spare. You're going to need a 1/2-inch wrench to take the kickstand off, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do this, but I'm going to give you a little close-up right now. Take a look at this. Bring it in there, camera girl. Can you see that clearly? This part here starts wearing. Notice it's flat, and after a while, the other side will get flat as well. This hasn't worn out on both sides. It should be round like this. It's pretty strong steel, but if you do a lot of practicing or a lot of high-speed cornering or you're going up a ramp, you'll break this, and then you're just out of luck because the kickstand is just going to flop. You'll have to tie it up, and then when you stop the bike, you'll have to untie it, put the kickstand out. It's a nightmare. So carry a spare, have a 1/2-inch wrench with you, and I'm going to show you exactly how to replace this the easy way. The bike over on the right side so that you could see this better. It's easier to do it with the bike laying over, but if it's standing up, you could still do this. So let's assume this is your broken spring. First thing you got to do is take this bolt out. That's a 1/2-inch bolt on this bike, but make sure on yours it might be different. This is a 2007. So what a lot of people want to do when they get their new spring is they hook it into the frame, and then they try to pull it usually with a pair of pliers to hook it back in here. And even if you pull it this way, no matter what you do, it's very difficult, especially if you got a new spring. There's no way, and I've tried it before I found out the easy way to do this, there's no way you're going to get this over here. It's just an effort of frustration. So what you want to do is take this bolt out. I've already got it loosened. And take this piece out. This, by the way, is what locks your kickstand in. And on the back of it, it says this side down. So this side should face the ground, because if you put it in the wrong way, it's not going to lock in there properly. Now, once that bolt is out, take the kickstand out. Hook up your new spring. Put this back in. And turn it until you get it to where it'll easily hook into this. So I'm pushing it all the way forward. Like I said, there's no reason to be struggling with it. And now your kickstand is installed. Put this back on with the proper orientation. I know that's correct now because I could see where it's locked in here. I'm going to put my bolt back in. And you're going to snug it up, get it, fairly tight. If you want, you can put some oil inside of here before you put the kickstand back in, or some grease, but I've never found that to be necessary. And that's it, you're done. Like I said, if you're trying to hook it here and pull this over with a pliers, it's just a nightmare. Don't do it that way. Do it the right way. I know at first your brain is going to tell you to try to stretch that spring over, but if it's a new spring, yeah, that's not going to happen for you. Well, I hope you enjoyed this. Please subscribe and go ahead and comment below. Maybe you got a better idea, but this is the way I found it to work really easily. And as you see, it's no problem. Just a 1/2-inch wrench and you're good to go. Make sure to get yourself a copy of my Ride Like a Pro experience video. It'll teach you the 3 motor officer techniques so you will never have to worry about dropping your motorcycle again. It's available at ridelikeapro.com in either DVD or download. Still just $20.